The narcissist rage. Rage is an intense, uncontrollable anger and aggression when the narcissist's eyes might turn black and cold, their face might go red, and their fists might be clenched. This video is about why narcissistic people can suddenly rage on you. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about the narcissist personality disorder to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with in your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you overcome narcissistic abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. Rage is that intense emotion that they feel. Anger is also a common emotion. We all have the capability of feeling angry, especially when people exploit us, lie to us, provoke us, dismiss us, let us down, hurt us, annoy us, treat us unjustly. Many of us can feel our heart begin to race. We might cry, we might shout, we might at the moment say things that we regret later on. With a narcissist, when they receive a narcissistic injury, their anger can seem extremely disproportionate to the situation, as a narcissist can be triggered by the slightest thing, real or perceived. A narcissist will rage when their self-serving illusion, that perception of themselves, or one or more of their characteristics of the disorder is brought into question, when their grandiosity is questioned, when their sense of entitlement is questioned, when their belief that they are special, if for a moment, is brought into reality, when their reality gap of who they sell themselves to be and who they are is brought into the moment. Then their rage appears as they might feel things such as shame, humiliation. They might feel inadequate. So they rage, they intimidate to regain control of not only their reality but also ours. At least they try to control ours. Why once they've raged, they will manipulate, to gaslight, to project, to shift the blame for their behaviour onto us, to escape any responsibility or consequences for their own actions. They rage to feel powerful and regain their sense of superiority. What can trigger narcissistic rage? When their entitlement gets brought into question, not getting their own way, when their arrogance gets brought into question, when their ego or pride gets hurt, when their belief that they are special gets brought into question if they're not the centre of attention, when their exploitative behaviour gets brought into question if they are caught out in their pathological lies, when their envy gets brought into question if they believe someone is doing better than themselves, if their ideal is brought into question, when they fail to deliver on the things they promise to deliver. When a narcissist's true character is questioned in some way, which is easily done as they go around with many manipulative methods to hide their true selves from those around them, often getting caught up in their own lies. However, as they believe they are right and that others are wrong, when their true characteristics are questioned, they believe that others have turned against them. Therefore, they rage as they hold a grudge against those who don't see reality as the narcissist sees reality. They rage against those who do well, as the narcissist's envy often means the narcissist believes the person doing well has in some way stolen from the narcissist. Therefore, the narcissist seeks to pull people down, to sabotage others, to feel better about themselves, often claiming, if you hadn't, I wouldn't, or that the other person is wrong in some way. And many a narcissist do believe these lies within themselves. When their true characteristics are brought into question, they believe people have turned against them, are untrustworthy, or have hurt them in some way. Their anger rises and the narcissist rages. A narcissist can pull others down to feel better about themselves. They can lie, deny, ignore, sulk to avoid being held responsible. The narcissist rage can be explosive. It can be those outbursts of anger, name-calling, punching things, throwing items, aggression, talking over you, shouting, intimidation, or those passive-aggressive sulks, silent treatments, forgetfulness, neglect. It's all to coercively control others, to get others to fawn out of fear from the narcissist's reactions, so they end up walking on eggshells to please the narcissist. What can you do? Don't argue with them. Don't justify, defend or explain. Don't take the bait. As soon as they have your justification or your explanation, they will use those very things against you to turn it all onto you. As soon as you defend yourself, they'll drag you through the argument where you don't even know what happened. And the narcissist will tell you what happened, or at least their version of what happened. They'll also claim it was all your fault. A narcissist doesn't want to be held accountable for their own behaviour, therefore they pass the responsibility onto those around them. 2, lower your expectations of their level of understanding. They only see things from their way. If you don't agree, they'll turn it on to you until you do. 3, don't expect a genuine apology. Whether or not they are aware of their behaviour depends on the individual narcissist. However, no matter who the narcissist is, they lack the empathy to care for how their behaviour affects others, only how others' behaviour affects themselves. 4, don't expect closure from a narcissist. This is one way they get to keep power and keep control. They don't want you moving forward. They don't get that you have the facts and evidence in front of you, yet you're still going to them. You have the closure. You have the evidence. You don't need it from the person trying to gaslight your reality away from you. Yes, it's very difficult to see it while you live it. Once you do, don't go to them for closure. Closure is individual to who you are as a person, and it's finding a way to give yourself that closure. 5, no contact with those who rage at you, then claims they did nothing to you while blaming you. When someone hurts you, invalidates you, puts you down, lies to you, cheats on you, and then claims they did nothing to you, they're not going to change their behaviour because most often they don't recognise their behaviour as wrong. They think the problem is within you, therefore they will do it again. If you cannot go no contact with them, limited contact and grey rock. 6, remember your safety always comes first. Always stay safe. I shall add in the description the video on narcissistic injury and narcissistic rage, as these both just go into more detail. If anyone has any signs of narcissistic rage that I've missed out of the video, please do drop that into the comments. I am full for one-to-one coaching. I have partnered with BetterHelp. Their link will also be in the description. I do have some online courses available. They are just step-by-step guides to, again, give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with and how to overcome narcissistic abuse. And remember, it's okay to be accountable for your own behaviour. It's okay to blame yourself for your own behaviour. But when we have made a mistake, this is our lesson. This is things that we have to learn from. When other people have made a mistake, this isn't ours to take on board as our own. We have to find a way to differentiate the two, pass responsibility back within our own minds. If you're dealing with a narcissist, pass the responsibility back to the rightful owner for their mistakes so that we can learn from ours and no longer look for the good in those who continue to show you their bad. Go out there and start creating the life that you deserve, because you do deserve to be happy. You do deserve to find people who understand you for who you are and don't try to hurt you for who you are. Thank you very much for listening. Bye.